So hello and welcome to this most glittering, extravagant early season gala, where the two major prize winners of European football get proudly to parade their trophies ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And so, Jim Beglin, the first really big game of the European calendar. A fine way to launch the season.
A prestige game, Peter, which is playing its part in helping players develop their fitness for the upcoming season, new personnel to blend into. Of course you want that winner's medal, so a contest, I think, when both teams have to step up mentally and physically. This will really let them know where they are in terms of conditioning.
As you can see, we've already started here. Looking to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kane. Sané. Cajon plays it out to the flank. Can he find a finish now? Has a swing at it! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Inter Milan give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Inter Milan, Kane with a shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Sané. Now it's Cajon. Played back in. Kane spreads it towards the left. Sané. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Has a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It's Cajon. He's through the middle. Vieirinha.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they...
Is it in? Saved only by poor finishing.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Done very well to intervene.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Inter are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ivanovic. Inter Milan need to hold on for a few more moments. And it's Angel Rangel. Kaya Hahn. Gross! It's broken loose. Kane. Can he put it away? Back of the net. And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
An exhibition in how to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it is a very special day in the football calendar. The Milan derby, of course, a match that captures the imagination of the whole world. A fixture with so much history and a fixture which has accommodated the talents of so many great players down the years. Not, of course, that past performance really matters today. Today is a blank slate, a new, fresh opportunity, and a chance to lay one on their city rivals. The form book goes out of the window. That is of little consequence. It is about the here and now and about passion. Certainly the fans are up for it. They've been here for hours, days, in fact. The noise... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets it upfield. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Callejon. Over to the left. Played back. And the shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Inter Milan draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Now it's Sean. Ronaldo looking to get on the end. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Plays it out to the wing. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Cuts it out.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Well, nobody's going to argue with that. Now it's Vardy. And Vardy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vardy really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Aimed long and direct. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again. Inter Milan
Carrying a one-goal lead.
plays it out to the flank, gets wrestled off the ball. And help's available out wide. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Corner then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jean tries making a foray down the right. Going through. Vardy. Plays it back. Kane. That's a decent ball. He's left his man. He's had a look. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kaya Hahn gets good distance on it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barzagli does well there, alert. Now it's Vardy. He's found his man, and he's onside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Ball swung in. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Neon. Danger averted for now. Memphis Depay gets it back.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Keck. Can he score? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's there to hoof it away. There is the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew. Inter Milan come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. So having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, I think they have every reason to go after another 3 points here. They pretty much set their stall out in the first match. So why back off now? It's not the time to compromise. They have the belief and they must stick to what they're good at, I feel. Last time around we were saying start as you mean to go on. So no deserting instincts, thanks.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. And now the breakaway. He's through the middle. He's got away. Kane with a shot! Now it's Callejon. Shapes the shoots! It just took too long getting forward. Busquets. Can he score? That really should have hit the net.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Nelson Semedo. Now it's Callejon. Aimed low and direct. Xhaka goes looking. Xhaka needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild
Has a pop!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously
Looking to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Nelson Semedo cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Now it's Kane. Angel Rangel. Played back in. It's Callejon! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Callejon certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Kane. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
It's got through. Here it comes. Lovely feet. And the finish! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vermaelen did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Kane. Shoots! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Inter Milan have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has he picked him out?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kane! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kane should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Ivanovic battles to win it back. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Perotti tries to get it forward quickly. Gets into some space. Has a hit! And the follow-up. Oh, the keeper's done ever so. And that's that. Inter Milan emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were Football is a truly global game, and of the countless clubs around the world that vie for supremacy, only 4 have made it here. So you may ask what the conditions are of being invited to such an event. Well, you only have to be the top club in your continent. Not easy by any means. This isn't any old football tournament. It is one also of culture and custom and philosophy, and 4 very different brands of the beautiful game. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this competition has provided us with many, many fine moments in the past. Let's hope for more of that.
Well, this is an opportunity, Peter, to show off the enthusiasm and desire to kickstart another rewarding campaign, hopefully. And we've seen some fine games in this tournament already. I think the quality has improved year on year. And to be honest, I'm not expecting a drop-off anytime soon.
So it's away we go then. And it's Llorente. Pushes it out wide. Surely, is it in? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Now it's Llorente. Has a pop! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fred did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Deftly done. Shapes to shoot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ivanovic. Callejon. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Shanghai SIPG can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And he's made certain that won't get through. And he's away. Llorente. He's had a goal! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vermaelen. Half-time in the semi-final. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And Sané! That's a half-decent try.
Sané certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Luis Suarez. Tries to dink it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hetamai tries to get it forward quickly. The shot's on! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Keeper goes long. Just brushed off the ball there. Played out to the right. Out wide to the right. Crosses it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ivanovic gets good distance on it.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Floats one over. And that's been levered clear. Kaya Hahn, looking to shoot! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Inter are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
His second of the game and an eye now for the hat-trick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's off on a marauding run. Hetamai plays it forward. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. It's here at last. It is Milan derby day. The city comes to a complete standstill as the fans of AC Milan and Internazionale wait with bated breath ahead of the battle for bragging rights. It means everything to everyone in these parts. The atmosphere in the stadium reflects that. Noise and colour and no little hostility. The passion just about tangible. You've got to spare a thought if you can for the players and managers. They have to try and keep a cool head amidst all this fervour, to try and play not just the occasion but the match itself, and that is never easy. But there are of course many decent players. There have been many greats through the generations, and there is no doubt that while certain players might struggle with the atmosphere, there are some who become heroes today. It is close to Callejon! Done very well to get to that.
Callejon really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Goal! Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Nyom has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Now it's Vardy, done very well to intervene. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper goes long. Gets it back. Ivanovic sends it forward with interest. Vermaelen goes looking. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Inter Milan are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Kane beats the offside trap, and it's hoisted clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Danger averted for now. Vardy hits one! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
And it's Calabria. Well played, he saw that coming.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Looking to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last! Vardy. So that's it, it is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So we are down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, is rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finish line that is that showpiece final. So welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. So good to have you with us. We cannot wait to get it going, but of course, there are a few bits and pieces to be done first. The atmosphere here, in the meantime, is building up very nicely. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever...
Looking to shoot! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Kane. Oh, good interception. Jagielka. This could fall anywhere! Come back to the keeper. Sané, forward it goes. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fred sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Can he put it away? Now it's Kane. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ivanovic tries to get it forward quickly. Kane! Kane! It's anyone's ball! And he's Kane with a shot! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aimed long and direct.
This defence is wary about opposition.
The shot's on! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, that's a waste. Lazio, their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done it.
Shakes the shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Jorginho plays it out to the flank. And the referee brings it to a close. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted. Well, hello, one and all. This, of course, the penultimate game before the big day, and there is a matching sense of occasion here. We are just waiting for the last few supporters to come in. So many people wanted to make it here, and there is congestion outside the ground. You're not surprised to hear that. Well, the first leg was a tale of two contrasting sets of fortunes, and both sides, in their respective manner, would be attempting to convince themselves that it is not quite over yet. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the... And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Albiol boots it to safety.
Kaya.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Kane with a definite foul there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now surely, hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets into some space. Now a chance to break. Vermaelen. Played out to the right. And it's Calabria. Oh, sweet feet. It's a goal kick. And he's made certain that won't get through. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Sane plays it forward. Swept in. Hits it! What about it? And the semi-final reaches halfway. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're already into the second period. Kaya. Kane has a pop! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Kane. just scored, and the shots! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bonaventura. Gets it upfield. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Ziyech.
He's looked long this time.
Flags up, he must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
He'll have a dip! It's a goal!
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, consider...
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He's away! He's through and all going for goal! It's there! That is his third! Who can stop him?
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
No question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the finish! And with that, the final whistle. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. So Jim, how do you reflect on So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues, but now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. The earliest phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just two teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. Kane! And he's there to hoof it away. Chip through. He can get that clear. Going for goal! Goal! Inter! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Inter Milan give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
That's great strength on the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Canales. Callejon brings it forward. Decent looking ball. Kane tries lifting it over. Good clearance and very necessary. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Inter Milan get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage it.
Kane with a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And now they can launch a counter. Di Maria needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Aubameyang. Aimed long and direct. The referee's given it. I have to say I'm not convinced. Sorry, that looks like a dive to me. Inter Milan
really could have done without this.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. And Caballero somehow saves it! The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kane. Cajon takes the long option. Kane wanders offside. And that's that. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.